You're watching me, Mike? The point was, I wasn't doing much. Oh, I can broadcast myself on big screen. Ooh, everybody's watching. All my Hangout buddies are watching me all by myself, but that's not fun. Alright, I can do that. Fine. Hi, everybody out there. I'm in a Hangout, and I have a reindeer. This is a test. I had a Hangout show tonight, which is good, but I'm just testing what it's like to broadcast just on my own to everybody. I see Mike Corbett was talking. He's out there in the world. So, Mike Corbett, if you want to come in here, let me know. So this is an interesting. This is Hangout on air, and I'm talking to myself. So we had Renata Sherwin on. This feels like a diary, like a Hangout conversations post show diary at 4 o'clock in the morning, waiting for more people to come wearing my reindeer hat. Is it entertaining? Am I amusing you, Mr. Corbett? Is there anything you'd like to ask about life? Mike Searle, shout out to him. He drew me really cool, my profile picture. And then Tim Clary was on tonight. He drew me as Evil Manuel Rappaport. Then we had P.O. draw me with my headphones on. And Byron Ripple, of course, made me into a zombie way back when. And it's funny. Watch myself talking to myself. Mr. Ed Moritz is watching me. You can come in here. Crazy, crazy reindeer. I actually wanted to work on pages and other things. I actually, this is interesting. So I do through Google Business Pages. There's a directory of it, and not the directory of them. I'm trying to work on them. If you have any suggestions, if you want to add your page, if you know of awesome pages, that would be helpful. I also do shared circles in G+, so share your circles with me. I really want to share quality on both, but there's a lot to go through. Nice. A lot of times there is some guessing, there is some trust, and you're not going to get the greatest quality but on every page, but people are working on it, so that's cool, and I kind of want people to find each other, so there is that. I have Movie Pong that no one plays really yet. It's kind of cool. What else? Hangout Conversations has its own page. Crazy Reindeer should have their own page. All right, Mark, cool. Well, I'm glad that you're liking the show. It's really just me talking. If it's entertaining, that's cool. It's still kind of cool, right, that it's like a telephone call with everybody, which is interesting. Mark Liederbach. I hope I said that right, or is it Liederbach? So, yeah, I should be asleep, but I was going to hurl tomorrow with Brian McDonald and Tiffany Henry. We're going to go into Manhattan, and we're going to see a comedy show, and we're going to dinner, not in that order. Hopefully I'll be up, and we'll be maybe hurl, and we'll hang out hurl and all that stuff, so that'll be interesting. No, not yet. It's only limited, just testing it out, so if you want to ask me anything, come in. What else? What else to talk about? Let me look. So I also do food porn, which is a fun page. It's meant to be fun. And if you see any posts plus food porn, and I will reshare them. I do a page called G Plus Achievement Unlocked, which is really kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. The point of the page is to either be happy, like, yeah, I did something really cool, or someone says they did something really cool, which isn't so cool, or you're being sarcastic, or whatever. It's like, yeah, I got to sleep before the sun comes up, and that doesn't happen for me. So that would be a G Plus Achievement Unlocked. So check that out. G Plus extensions, send me those posts with extensions. I find some. I know about, obviously the obvious Hangout Canopy and my Hangouts, but let me know. I have G Plus Live Hangout events as well, which is to tell you about shows like mine and any other things going on. Talking about Hurl, yeah, plus Hurl is a page as well. That would be cool. Hello, Chuck Baker. Chuck Baker wants in. Interesting. Papa Joe says it's creepy that you're watching me. See, this is the kind of fun that Hangouts can be. Like, I thought it's fun. I could just talk, and you guys know I can talk. So the fact that I'm talking by myself, even though I invited you guys in here, some of you that you haven't joined me, uh, should I tell me which reindeer looks the best? I think the last reindeer probably looks the best, but um, so that's pretty funny. I met a lot of great friends so far through Hangouts, through G+. Um, so Chuck Baker, yeah, I'm having fun kind of talking right now. If we've hung out a little bit, you seem nice. Possibly. We'll see. I just want to try this for a while. Mike, I don't think you're creepy. I think Bobby Joe is busting your butt a little bit, but maybe she thinks you're creepy. You know? Who knows? I could talk like this, too. I can make my voice sound just like this. Was it creepy, Mike? He says creepy. That's on a different comment post. So I'm already being shared in +1. Really? Did I do something to amuse you? Am I amusing you? As I sit here and talk to myself and nobody else. And this one, everyone likes this one. Everyone says, "Oh, that looks great on you." Yeehaw. You got your donkey going on. I feel like Gordon Ramsay's gonna come out and smack me for looking like a donkey with a red nose. So I did get it right, Mark. Awesome. Hey, Angry Bird. I can't pronounce your name. You look like you're in Asia based on your name, so I'm not sure. So I'm just I'm a G+er like you that has a Hangout Conversation show. You can check out Plus Hangout Conversations. We just had our last show of the year. We'll be back January 5th, but you can check that out at youtube.com/Hangout Combos, which is cool. Back to the pages. I was going over my pages. I have a Hangout history, which I haven't used much, which would show these, I think, and show other Hangouts that have happened, Hangout moments for pictures in Hangouts, screenshots, send them to me, tag them. Having said that, that's a cool little Curb Your Enthusiasm page with cool tags. Using tags like having said that is fun. And if you want to plus mention, thank someone for a mention or plus mention, you can do it now because it's a page. Reshare, if you want to use plus reshare to get the word out, just so people can really see that reshares are, credit for reshares stand out. No problem, Maximilian. I'm talking to myself, but really not to myself because people are watching. And Second Trebek is a funny celebrity Jeopardy thing, and someone kind of says something neat or says something against what you're saying or whatever, you can use that tag. So there you go. Those are the Hangout pages, and I recommend the Bless Hurl. I recommend the Walking Dead Circle page. That's a good one. There's a lot of good circle. There's a lot of pages you can find on G+ directory. I feature a few handmade with Natalie Villalobos and a few other ones. So, you have any questions? You have anything you want to say? So let me know. Let me know. I'm a New Yorker. I'm 33, and I'm actually a filmmaker, writer, actor as well, and into social media. I'm a little behind on posting on my stream. Hopefully this is entertaining you, makes up for some of my stream posts. Using Schemer, scheming is fun. We can look at Schemer. Schemer offers hours of entertainment. It's really addictive. I can actually look to see who's hanging out and see if anybody wants to jump in over here. Bring me to me talking to myself. Let's see. Are you guys doing Secret Santa? Secret Santa is a lot of fun. We should be doing Secret Santa. Or I recommend it. It's fun to buy people stuff that you meet on G+, and they buy you something that's cool too. Moritz, thanks for he just answered a question in the comment thread. So, what time is it where you are? Type in if you're watching, tell me where you're from, what time zone you're in.
and how you like G+, how you like Hangouts. That would be cool. Um, is the reindeer getting to you? The reindeer games. We're going to do 12 Days of G+. That's coming out. I worked on that. That was fun. That was a lot of fun with Carmeline Thompson, plus Carmeline Thompson, and plus Rapper McGee. Talking to myself. Yeah, but I'm really not, right? Because you guys are watching me, I think. Some of you are. 10 a.m. in Germany. I'm hanging addicted to you are. I'm just trying it out. It's fun. It's kind of fun. You know, people talk about all kinds of things in Hangouts, and to talk to your stream, like to get an opportunity to talk to your stream is kind of cool, you know, and, you know, just to try it out. But yeah, no, I do a weekly show. I want to do other shows. I want to do great things with this technology, and I think I've been doing the best I can, doing good stuff. Some people think I tag a lot. I try to get people involved. So I'm not really sure why certain people can't get into the Hangout. Hopefully they will. What are you guys doing right now? Are you guys at work? Are you guys and gals? Have you hung out before? Wisconsin, yeah. I've been to Madison. Madison's fun. It's a good time. My brother went to school there, so. Let's see. So let's look on Schemer. Schemer's a lot of fun. I like Schemer. Seeing Hangout Conversations creator Matthew Appert and Bobby Joe Woods meet each other face to face for the first time. That'd be epic to meet Bobby Joe Woods in person. I think it'll happen. Hopefully she can be there. If we epic hurl, we'll see if that happens. Let's try inviting a couple of people. I don't even know who would be up. You can give it a whirl. This is my inviting people music. Alright, so I just invited people. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Let's see. Update my notifications. No, I know you have, Chuck. I know you have. Hold on. Get some people in here. Lawrence still thinks I should go to bed, but I'm crazy. I understand, Lawrence. I will go to bed. I clicked on something. It's kind of like Longest Hangout. You feel like it's like memories of Longest Hangout moments. Yeah, Longest Hangout and Hangout Party and stuff. I just, you know, this is different. You know, I feel it's more connecting. It's more than before. I should be sleeping though. You're right. Yeah, I know. She's probably. I do sleep between the hours of 10 and 3, and I'm gonna leave for my girl. Hopefully by 5:30 it'll be a close stay. Close. I don't even I'm so behind on pages. I'm behind on TV, life. You know, you name it. I'm behind on it. So that is the story. That's what's happening, Willis. And I'm leaving the reindeer on for your amusement more than mine. That's for sure. Which is fun. Good times. No, that's cool, Maximilian. Group projects are fun. I applaud you on the group project. And I say carry on. I've invited some people. I'm not sure where they are or what's going on. Hangouts everywhere, hangouts in your face, in your face. It's coming live to you. 21 notifications, that's a lot to check. 21 notifications, that's a lot to check. Only dear about you, I know it's time to go. I can't seem to access your notifications. Hey, you're in Korea, cool. Cool, Elaine. Yeah, you were in here. That was cool.
Hey, I made it.
I'm just messing around, trying to test it out. And you say someone's here?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I didn't know because
What's up?
I've had you before. You weren't necessarily talking a lot before, but I know we were talking a lot. Maybe you were just listening, not much.
Yeah, I was just listening in to see what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, and this is just me. I should go to sleep. I should do more, but I just wanted to jump in and see. A lot of people that are hanging out want to be, I get, the way Hangouts work, and they want it to be a private conversation, not worry about what they say and do. And, I guess there is a sense of it being not private, but it's only not private for this one moment. Then when it goes to YouTube, it's private until you decide to show it or chop it up, So, it's only public for that second, because I don't think you can you can't rewind the live broadcast. You can only play it where it is, right? Or can you?
Well, you can send it in and play it later on YouTube, but it's all live right here, so.
But you can't play it later. Only I can, unless I make it public.
Yeah, you have to make it public first.
I have to make it public, and I have to. So I took one, I edited a little bit and I put it up. It was alright, nothing special. Yesterday we did, the one you were in, we did about 5 hours. So 4:40. But I'm definitely not going that long today. I just wanted to. We did a show early.
I looked on YouTube and I saw some of what you'd put up there.
Yeah, it wasn't anything exciting. It was. I mean, it was not. It was okay. I mean, we have a report too. I think people watching. I think they might be a little confused. I mean, I guess we can introduce ourselves. My name's Matthew Rappaport, and Chuck Baker's here. But I guess people can be confused if they don't know who you are and like how people know each other or why people are talking like they know each other. And a lot of people know each other that already hang out that I invite. I met them from Hangouts. I think people are confused by that. And my show is and people commenting like Moritz and Mike Corbett and Bobby Joe. They're all people that I consider friends that I met on Hangouts since July. And maybe you have a couple of those types of people, Chuck, or that you consider your friend.
Yeah, I kind of hang out with Bobby Joe and you and Cam Meadows and all that. Because you guys are, I'm more into tech, and you guys have a wide variety of things that you talk about, and I like that.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm all about making it entertaining. I mean, I'm all for any topic, and tech's okay, but only to a point. I think, I like tech, but it doesn't excite me to talk specifically about, too details, too detail-oriented as far as how deep people get into the tech world. People can talk about, I like the iPhone or I like the Android and why and this and that, but then people get into, specs and they get into, real specific, when you talk about some hardware and numbers and this one's faster, and a lot of people will jump in and they're all like, oh, who's upload, download, I get what it is, but it's like, all right, so you have faster upload speed than I do, good for you,
Yeah, for a lot of people, that kind of gets over and beyond what they're used to, so they lose interest in that kind of thing, but to talk about different products and what everybody's using and what people like, that's different. But when you get into specific details and all that, you lose a lot of people with that.
Yeah, no, I agree, definitely.
I try and talk to people more one-on-one, and not and in terms that they'll understand, because a lot of people aren't real tech savvy, and they don't care what's on the inside. They just care that it works.
No, I agree. I was seeing Daria when I come in here. I see that she's still up, but she might be busy. 'Cause I haven't hung out with her in a while. That could be she was on the show.
Yeah, I was hanging out earlier with some people that had met online and were friends in Hangouts, and they had been hanging out together for a while, so they knew each other pretty well, and I was kind of the new guy on the block there, so I know what you're talking about. Uh, when I first got on here, I started doing Hangouts, and I saw that you were in, and Cam, and Bobby Joe, and all you guys I'm following now, and whenever I see you in a Hangout, I'll drop by and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you just check in, definitely. Just a check-in service. Chicken, hang out hop, many ways to do it. Just reading some of the comments in the thread. The show went really well tonight that we had, like we had a bunch of people we knew and something like 300 comments, and then we had the after show had about 60 comments, and just the comments to me, it's not about ranking up comments, it's just the fact that people are interacting. Like I see the comments like a chat room, like on live stream in a sense, and that's really what it is right now until they mess with it more.
Yeah, one of the best things about the Hangouts here is you can read people's posts in the stream, but you really don't get to know them like that. But when you get into a Hangout with somebody and you're talking back and forth, you're getting to know them, you know where they live, you know what they do, learn what they do and everything, and you get to know them that way, where just reading off the stream, you really don't get that about people.
Yeah, well, that meeting them definitely makes them a 3D person and gives you that idea that that they're real. What they so you can see their face, you can hear their voice, you can see everything, not everything about them, but more. So when you see them on the stream, it gives it more value than just a person's name, right? So that's what I feel. It really links it up and really all of it together. I mean, it makes the stream more fun, I think. Everyone's like, oh, who cares about the stream? But if you're using Hangouts, the stream becomes the stream, schemer. All these things become more fun because you know people, because you made relationships, as opposed to just strangers or whatever. So that's really what it's about. And I think a lot of people either are not getting it or don't want to put in time to meeting new people or use Hangouts, or you only have to hang out once or twice and meet a couple of people off the bat, and they know people, and it bada bing, bada boom. So.
And there are pros and cons with Hangouts. I mean, you might get into a Hangout where people aren't particularly that friendly, and it kind of puts you off. And then that can, especially for new people, you kind of need to get into that slowly and kind of, like I do. I don't meet new people. I don't talk a lot. I generally listen more and find out what they're all about. And if I have something that I think they might be interested into, I'll just jump out there and put it out there, and we'll start a conversation.
Where are you from? Are you from?
Hardy, Arkansas.
Arkansas, okay. I was going to guess Texas was in my mind, but that's probably because I'm from New York. That's cool. Arkansas is not that far away from New York, or from Texas, right?
No. It's kind of like a neighboring state.
Yeah, I see Moritz he's saying he's playing the comment OD. No, I agree, yeah, because I keep going back to look at the comments. That's why I took off. But, no, I appreciate Moritz, you helping me out. But, yeah, Arkansas is cool. Bill Clinton's from Arkansas. What's it about?
I was just waiting for him to roll out the on-air Hangouts for everybody. It seems like the people with the most followers that they gave the Hangouts to, about 200 people.
Yeah, but I would also say it's not just about follower count. I mean, my follower count, I guess, is up there after, people follow me based on liking me, personality, and all that. And that's, I think, most people recommending each other and supporting. I've been supporting a lot of people, doing a lot of things. But I really, to be honest, I've been on, I need to sleep more, definitely, but I'm working many hours on G+, and I do this show, that I broadcast. And basically I've been broadcasting since probably September 12th, September 13th. I've been broadcasting a weekly show. We've taken off for holidays. Tonight was our 13th show and our first show on G+. We were going to live stream too. I just felt if we live stream too, it would be, I wanted the full experience, and I feel like if I live stream, I can't see the comments, because when you live stream as well, you have to like leave it on the video, because I capture the screen on the recording, so I didn't want to mess up the recording and mess up what people were seeing. So I didn't live stream, and we have a chat room on live stream, which people liked. So I don't know, but there's definitely more attention here. I mean, look, I don't even have a show here. I'm just being me, but because my people circling me, they can see it. They can watch it if they want to. You know, it gives it more meaning. It's like, oh, and it's something new to play with, and hit play button, and you know, it's like a new toy in a sense. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I think that a lot more is coming.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get to know people and get your ideas out.
Yeah. It is, and like the interaction is really cool too. And I think that I mean, I don't know Mark, and I invited Mark in here. I invite people to comment too. I invite people I know, and I'm not sure. Some people that said they were coming aren't coming, and everyone's doing what they want to do, which is fine.
Well,
you know.
where I'm at right now, it's 3:16 in the morning, so
Yeah.
I might be in bed. I don't know.
Well, it's 4:16 here. I haven't slept yet, so.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm usually a night owl. I sleep during the day and I'm up during the night, so.
Yeah. I'm looking at my stream, some of the funny stuff. Richard Dean Anderson picture, let him stuff go, and he's older, and he's the picture of him having car trouble, and I wrote MacGyver fail, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Ah, got somebody. It's Samantha.
Hello.
Oh, you're here, Samantha. Hey, what's up?
I am. I'm just in and out really quick. I'm actually trying to get
That's what she said. Oh, you did say
She
that.
said.
Cool. You were hanging. Did Liza go to sleep?
Liza is in that other hangout with Mohammed and them, but I can't get in there because somebody blocked me.
That sucks.
That's what I get for blocking.
So look, we're live, and Chuck came in, and it's cool. People and also people are interacting with the Hangout post now, so because that's like the chat room.
Yeah. So how does this work?
It's working. You're being broadcast.
If I go on your stream, do I see the Hangout being streamed?
If you go on my profile, you'll see it.
Okay.
You'll see people commenting, sharing, plus winning. They're interacting, and I invited people in from there. And Moritz is kind of like being the moderator. He's like, I'm your.
Oh, I see. Mr. Crazy Reindeer.
Yeah, I had the reindeer on. Yeah, it was just, and at the beginning it was just me. No one came in here, so I spent the first. Chuck, did you watch it? The first 10, 15 minutes talking to everybody by myself.
No, I didn't get in till later.
Oh yeah, I started talking to people by myself, because it's a broadcast, so it's being recorded and it's going to YouTube, and people are.
It's going to YouTube too.
It's private though. I probably won't. It goes to YouTube private, and then I'm not, necessarily going to keep them. I like the live streaming. The recording's okay, but it's not. No one will see it on YouTube, is what I'm saying. They will if I posted it, but I'd have to I don't want this on my channel. I mean, I would want it if I edited it and found good moments, which is probably what I would do.
Yeah,
find
that would
moments
be nice.
is what I do. Yeah, but it's time consuming too to do all that. So.
Mm-hmm.
So Samantha, you hurled with Moritz in Paris, which is cool.
It was wonderful.
What was some of the highlights? Do you want to tell people that are watching that? And you hurled, and you're an American, and you live in France, and Moritz is German, but he came to Paris.
It was cool that Moritz came all the way from Germany just to hang out. I thought that was really sweet and very cool of him. He's the same, I've been sad because all these people in America get to hang out in real life, but I don't get to. So it was nice to be a part of that, to do it, and I love Moritz, so that was wonderful. And I don't know what else to say. It was just fun. It was just really.
What
really
about
fun.
What about some of the meals or some of the Like you guys, what did you guys eat? Did you eat something like Paris has like really good food?
Yeah, we hooked up with this other Google Pluser. Her name is Marie-Hélène Visconti, and she's a sweetheart, and I've been connected with her since the very beginning when I came on here because she's one of my art people from the art website I made. And
He says hi, by the way.
Marie-Hélène says hi, or Maurice?
Maurice says hi.
Hi, Maurice.
It's Maurice.
And so I can't say anything bad about him.
You
But
can
I
if you
just
want
say
to.
bad things.
Aww.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. And we went and like we were looking for food one night, and Moritz and I were really, 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 really hungry because we walked around all day. And then we walked by this restaurant. Marie-Hélène was like, we can go there. And I was like, that's American food. I don't want that. So we found a French restaurant, and I ordered a cheeseburger, and they made fun of me.
Aww.
Because I didn't want American food, and then I ordered a cheeseburger.
And you're like, it's not American.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
And then we got to do a hangout from the Eiffel Tower. That was very
I saw
fun.
that. Yeah, you jumped in. We was in the hangout, which is cool.
Yeah. And we just were silly and took a bunch of pictures. And then I was taking, like, when I was waiting for Moritz in the metro, I would take pictures of myself with a sad face and say, I miss Moritz. And people would comment under it, like, hold on to your Moritz while you can. Love is blah, 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 blah. And it was funny because even my husband was reading those posts, and he was just laughing and laughing and laughing because, you know, immediately, like, when a guy and a girl hang out, people think things.
Right.
I mean, that's just, I don't know, it's fun. So, but, yeah, it was really fun.
So do you have any more hurls planned? I know Moritz is actually doing the crazy South by Southwest one, right?
I'm going to South by.
You're going too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Everybody's freaking going. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to go, but my brother and my cousin are both having babies in March, so I don't know how that's going to affect my time. I mean, I hope that there's another one. There's going to be a Vegas one, I think, but I don't know when. I know Raleigh's in Vegas right now with Brett, but these are people, and the people watching, these are just people we know from Hangouts. So we talk about them like it's like they're just people in our lives, which they are, but most people are like, what are you, who are these people? It's like, huh? But it's kind of, that's what Hangouts are. It's like, when you hang out with someone long enough, you talk to them long enough, you know.
They become friends.
You just know each other, you know. It's like,
yeah. The nice thing about when you roll, huh?
What were you going to say,
yeah, Samantha and I, we were hanging out earlier in another hangout with Bobby Joe, but that kind of got a little crazy. There's Mark.
We got all crazy. Oh, Mark
Actually, I have to go because I have to be productive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should do that.
You guys enjoy.
All right, I should go to sleep.
Take care.
Good night. Bye, Sam. Thanks for jumping by.
Bye.
See you. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
What's up, Mark?
Not much. How you doing?
Where are you, Mark?
Great.
Where are you located?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh, that's right. You said that in the text. You can tell I didn't get enough sleep, but
That's okay. I totally understand what time it is.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, Wisconsin, New York. Yeah. And you have the UW. Are you mad at UW? So you go to UW-Madison, or you did?
Well, actually, I go to UW Whitewater, which is a little bit south of that, but we're pretty close. So, but I am wearing a UW-Madison shirt right now.
Okay. You're like, I want to go to. Would you rather have gone to UW-Madison?
Well, right now I'm actually doing it's kind of a dual degree program where I'm doing a physics degree at Whitewater, and then I do a engineering degree at Madison. So.
Are you from Wisconsin?
Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee. UW Milwaukee was not for you. I don't know. Is it a lot different, UW Milwaukee?
It's definitely a lot different than Whitewater. Madison is somewhat similar, but I would definitely say it's a lot more crowded at Milwaukee. That's for sure.
Madison's really nice though. Like, I mean, Milwaukee's probably nice, but Madison is like more lax and more chill. Milwaukee's busier, right?
Yeah, a lot more accessible lakefront. I know Milwaukee's obviously got Lake Michigan, but Madison's, they got the rowing team, and it's just a nice atmosphere.
And they have the Badgers. I mean, it's fun to watch a good, decent football team, right?
Oh, of course.
So would you say? Let me ask you this: do you think people overall in Wisconsin, there's no way that the Badgers can even compete with the Packers, right? There's not even. It's not even close, right?
Well, are you saying like if they had a duel?
Oh no, I'm talking about as far as like if you had to choose between watching a Packer game or a Badger game.
Okay.
There's no way, right?
I would say it's pretty close. It probably varies by region here, but
Right. If you're in Green Bay, you're watching Green Bay. If you're in
definitely.
Madison, you're watching Madison. But if you're somewhere else, it's going to be
Yeah, I would say overall it's probably
Green
probably
Bay.
Packers.
Packers. And they are the best team, although my Giants almost beat them. It was close.
It was pretty close.
I thought they were going to.
That was very close, actually. I was very nervous for that game.
Yeah, I thought the Giants were actually, so I think the Giants might actually have a shot. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
They can
we'll
get
see.
things together. I can't wait. The Giants are going to play the Jets at the end of the month, and they had to beat the Cowboys like that too this last week. So
Oh yeah, I saw that game too. That was interesting at the end there.
yeah, I mean, I think the thing about the Giants, not to get all sports like, but I think the Giants are exciting, and not Green Bay. Not that Green Bay's not exciting, but I feel like Green Bay is usually in control. The Giants like making things exciting. Like it's kind of exciting to watch a team come back, isn't it? If your team has to come back
Oh yeah,
versus
definitely.
just watching them be like up 40-0. It's like all right, that's good. It's
You
like
kind of
nice
lose
that we
interest
won.
after a while.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like, all right, they're up. But, like, if they're, like, if it's close, or, I mean, that's why that Green Bay game is probably the most interesting, right? Because it's like, oh, what's going on here? I thought it was going to go overtime, too. So
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I was very worried. You know, obviously we're all knocking on wood here in
Right.
Wisconsin for
But
that
the
season.
funniest thing is that you guys won with that field goal, and then the Cowboys were about to win with it the same way, and then they called the timeout this time. They should have called the timeout with you guys. It might have worked.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
that was pretty coincidental considering the week before that exact same thing happened to them.
Yeah, but I think icing the kicker, they say doesn't work, but it seemed to have worked.
Yeah.
Because the kicker is like, you got to think kickers have breaks between kicks. It's not like two kicks in a row, and someone got their hands on it, I think. So,
Right.
anyway,
Yeah, I think that Giants one, I think someone tipped it or something, right?
yeah, but cool. So what do you guys think of you're a hangouter, or is it your first time? Or?
I was recently, just because of school getting started and everything, I was a little less into Hangouts, but I was in the longest Hangout on G Plus over the summer.
Oh, okay, cool. So was Moritz was in there, so you know Moritz then, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Linda
I know
D. I actually saw what Linda D looked like, finally.
You saw what she looked like?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
to
wow.
well, it's been hanging out with her for 6 months. It's fine. I mean, I don't know, whatever.
That's surprising. Yeah, very beginning, she had a little tissue over the camera, and
It's funny. Yeah, I know, she still has it.
then
People are interesting, the characters here,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, actually, I saw a scheme on Schemer. I don't know who it might have been you that posted the scheme. It was actually saw Linda D's face.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was me.
That was funny. I thought that was funny.
But I did, though. That's funny. I mean, I think I put it before I did it, and then I did it. So, drink eggnog, Billy Wilson. You want to do it again? Okay. I already saw that. Maybe I did that. Yeah, Schemer, people make fun of Schemer because they're like, whatever, it's a waste of time, or this and that. But I try to make a point that Schemer is, like, it's fun, and it gets people involved.
Yeah, definitely a good way to pass the time. That's for sure.
So talk a little bit, I want to type something, talk a little bit about, like, some of the funniest schemes that you've seen, or schemes that you think are funny, or things
Man.
or Chuck, are you using Schemer or not really?
No, I haven't been on there. I was going to look it up here just a second and see what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm also going right back to Schemer. I'm gonna check it out. Okay. Well, there's one to go to
Yeah,
bed
side
before
view,
midnight. I
that's
hadn't done
fun.
that in a long time.
Yeah, I know, I used to. At one point, or at least my midnight is like 2, 3 a.m., and that's not happening. So I've been averaging 9, 10 o'clock on my bed because I've been like, because I work good from home and I have flexible schedule, but still it's like, it's killing, like, I'm not getting any sun, so,
Right, yeah.
which is not good. But, I don't know. I feel like it's home for something bigger,
hmm Yeah, definitely.
So, it's cool, everyone
So
dropped by.
You have to be invited to Schemer?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't have any invites. I don't know if Mark does it. They only give you 20. And
Yeah, let me check. I posted a link on my profile a while back for the invites. So I'm going to check to see how many I have left. Last count was 12, so I could post a link in the chat if I have any.
Okay. Go ahead and
Try it
I'll...
out. Yep, I got some left.
all right.
I'll post it in the chat for you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Enjoy.
All right, I got it here.
Oh, you guys can feel free to talk amongst yourselves because I just don't want to finish this. If you're watching, ask us a question. Tell us where you are, what time it is. Tell us what you have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Tell us if you think you should be sleeping right now and you'd rather be at G+. We'd like to know.
Well, I had McDonald's for supper, but now it's like getting to be breakfast time.
Yeah, it's late here, but on the plus side, it's towards the end of the semester for me. So next week is exams, but this week I'm done. So I have a very nice long weekend before a bunch of physics exams and chemistry and math and whatever. So not looking forward to that, but at least I have
It's part of life.
Friday
yeah.
off.
Yeah. Friday. Oh, I didn't do that. Anyway. Terrible. It's bad that song exists, but it's there. So I'm gonna look. I've been reading. It's funny. Were you watching? Mark, did you watch when I was kind of like just talking to myself, or you got in after that?
Yeah, I was watching for.
Was any of it
for a bit of
entertaining?
that. It was pretty entertaining, yeah.
Really?
Actually.
Is that sad that I could make it entertaining?
It was kind of fun to watch, you know, filling the air with
Banter.
with whatever comes off the top of your head. It was kind of fun to watch.
See, you could broadcast the news, read the stream.
I could just read stuff, although it's copyright, but that's what I was going to say. I was about to read notification from Schemer. It says I've inspired 5 people to organize their circles. That's something, because I did, and I'm organizing circles on your personal page, and then your profile pages. I had 15 profile or pro business pages, and I'm going to make more eventually, and I just can't keep up with it. It's like, I can't. I'm trying. Most people only have like 1, 2.
Yeah, I just have one personal page, my personal page here, and one business page. I'll send you a link to my business page, and you can take a look at it and tell me what you think.
Okay, cool. Cool. Have you guys seen the business directory page that I made? You've seen that?
Yeah, actually,
No,
I have a. Oh, sorry.
No, you can talk.
I have a page actually. I think I got it in there.
That's cool. Did you? So what do you? So I know it's not like the best. It's. I mean, it's. I can only organize it so much because the tools I have available at the time. And, you know, like I hit the limit and I followed like 2,500 people back, and I deleted them. But now when I go to look for new pages that follow me back, I have to search through people I don't want to add. You know. So it's kind of a tough thing. They need to have like a sort by pages instead of just everyone. But yeah, I mean, what do you?
There's the link to my page. Matthew, if you send me the link to your page, I'll take a look at it.
I'll do you one better. Instead of sending you a link to my page, I will send you a link to all my pages at once.
All right.
That's the beauty of G+ Search. If you're not using G+ Search, I recommend switching for yourself because you wind up missing notifications and things, and not necessarily just be narcissistic. It's just, it's something to do. Have you guys heard about Secret Santa or been doing Secret Santa at all?
I definitely heard about it.
I started doing it. I was like against it, but I was like, I might as well. It's fun. I haven't done one of those in so long. So.
Yeah, did you hear about? I read it in the news today actually about some people at Kmart and some other stores actually. They just walked in and paid off other people's Kmart layaway bills and things like that. They just pretty much bought other families' Christmas presents for them.
Wow.
It was happening at tons of stores. A lot of different stores all across the United States were reporting people doing this. It was up to like $250 that people were giving to other people for this stuff. It's kind of amazing to hear.
No, that is cool to hear something like that happen and people giving. And I helped Town of Campbell donate to his cause to get to Haiti to help them with clean drinking water. I gave $20 to some African child society, and I'm just buying people presents on G Plus that I know mostly and not or not. That link will take you to a shared circle that has all my pages. So if you want to look at all my pages, there they are.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I also donated for the clean drinking water, so
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and I'm just promoting.
he should make his goal by now, I would think.
He already did. Yeah, literally, this guy made his goal. Tanner Campbell. I told him to make a business page, and he made one and a video. And he did, and I promoted it. And literally within a few days, he had like 650, and then the next day he had like 800, 881. Next day he had $1,000. So he literally hit $1,000 in a week. And I was a big part of helping him, and I know like some other people helped him too. But I was like, he reached out to me, and someone that I met at Hangouts, someone that I kind of knew from Hangouts. So that's how it works. That's just what the community can do. Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. I do have a background with acting, directing, writing, all that stuff. So I don't mind just being an extrovert and talking. And at the beginning, I didn't realize, when I hit broadcast and invited people, I didn't know anybody was necessarily watching right away. So when I saw comments, I'm like, oh, people are watching. I might as well talk instead of them letting them watch nothing, because who wants to watch nothing, So it just made sense to me.
Yeah, I was curious to, first of all, just watch, how the streaming process works for, on air versus live stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, it's cool being in here too.
Yeah, and people are really interested in what's going on, so it's kind of cool. I'm going through the stream. I see someone named Habib Ahmed Bhutto. Wow, it's really cool. I loved it. I'm going to give proper shape to my profile. It's really helped to find. Okay, got it. I'm not sure. He's talking about what I said, or he's talking about something else. You already you just commented. It's been so long.
Oh yeah, Moritz gave me a shout out in the comments. Yeah, it's been a while since I talked to Moritz. So.
I should, you know what? Because I'm supposed to hurl later, but you know what? Just for the heck of it, let's go. Let's try circles. Let's just do circles, not extended for now, and see what happens. So if you're watching, we'll just invited circles and give it a whirl. Give it a college try. See who comes in here. See who comes in here. Who doesn't. I was looking at my schema. So, okay, so let's see. It says people added me. Okay, I inspired 10 people to want to own a dog. All right, that's cool. I inspired 5 people to want to be able to share schemes on Google+. Yeah, just that they want to be able to share their schemes, right, from Schemer to Google+. Elaine, I inspired her to be zombified by Byron Rempel, which you all must do. He draws you into a zombie. Billy Wilson inspired him to be in Paris in the new year. I inspired him to drink eggnog and to go on a photo op with Trey Ratcliffe. And also to organize a circle. Let's see, something interesting. Scott Anderson to learn another language. I kind of know French. Maximilian to watch the first Conversations Plus live on Google tonight. We did that. 20 people to want to go with Tiffany Henry. I'm doing that actually later today. I've already done that. Raleigh Burke to do it. Joe Martinez to her with Stacey Frazier. Stay Frey. 5 people to break the 500 comments. Yeah, we didn't break the 500 comments. We hit like 300, but we can still do it next time. Let's see. 10 people that want to visit Australia. Anything you guys have that's interesting?
Let's see. I'll go back to it for a second.
You're watching. broadcast with Matthew Rappaport and Chuck Baker, Mark Liederbach. I said that right?
Yep, you said that right.
Yeah, it's a running joke on my show that I say people's names wrong.
I've surprisingly not run into that problem yet. Of all the Hangouts I've been in, everyone takes a guess at it and they always get it right, so that's good.
Well, if you read it, if you're taught to read it how things are pronounced, I mean, people could say Liederbach. That's the only thing I could think of that they might, you know.
Yeah, that's usually the misconception for anyone that would.
Or they could say Liederbach or Liederbach.
I think the worst I've got was Liederbachs.
Liederbach, but that's kind of funny. That is fun. We need a Liederbach to go dump on Mark. Don't do that. Don't dump on Mark, man. He didn't do anything to you. Let's see. You did Longest Hangout for a while, right? So you were on Longest Hangout, and you were in there for quite some time, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Longest Hangout.
Yeah.
So, and I went in there maybe once or twice to check it out, but I know people in there. So, would you say the Longest Hangout was literally just a hangout, or did they do a little bit of like musicians and things?
It was. I mean, I'm sure Moritz and people like Mark Olson could probably speak more for it. But
just based on your experiences, though.
On my experience, it was mostly. I mean, it was mostly. You know, we just hang out and talk about whatever comes up, or you know, if anyone had something interesting to talk about. But there were times like when like Michael Mozart came in, he did a little bit of a show. There was a genealogy discussion that Mark Olson held once when I was in there.
How was that?
It was interesting. Yeah, it was really interesting. They were just kind of talking about the.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, they were just kind of talking about, you know, the benefits of doing a hangout, you know, as it pertains to genealogy and things like that.
Yeah. So, but would you say for the most, was it always entertaining, or did you find there were times where it was kind of like you were just kind of sitting there?
There was definitely some times, you know, when just kind of sitting there and we kind of switch off who's the conversation starter.
Yeah, I know it's cool, Jason. I mean, yeah, Jason actually, his real name's Jason, and but Weapons is his business page. But yeah, no, it's cool for you to be in here. I invited Circles.
Okay.
And we are broadcasting and recording and all that, but it's private recording and just.
Okay.
So it must be what, like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning where you are, Jason?
No, 8:42 p.m.
Oh wait, where were you again?
Oh, Australia.
Oh yeah, Australia.
Okay.
8:40. It's 8:40 p.m. Okay. Yeah, it's 4:42 in the morning where I am.
Yeah, I seen you hanging out today. It went off pretty good, eh?
Yeah. Did you watch a little bit? We did.
I did, but it was a bit of a shame because my connection was too slow and it kept on dropping out. It looked really good as well, so it's sort of like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if you watched it. The first part is the best. I mean, I don't know what's the best, but the first part is the interview where I talk a little bit. So I guess I'm used to talking to the camera because at the beginning of my show I talk for like 5 or 10 minutes to like the camera, you know. And then I do interview guests. Have you heard of Mark? I don't know if you heard of me, but maybe have you heard of the show Hangout Conversations? It's all new to you.
Well, I've definitely heard of you before. I can't say I've watched a show yet,
It's
but
okay.
they definitely sound really interesting.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're long, and usually the experience of watching it live is probably better, especially now with this experience. And I think as far as the recording goes, I figure I'll make clips and all that, but people can like hit play, and if they're bored, they can fast forward. They get YouTube, you can rewind, fast forward. You know, bigger people can do it like that. So. But,
Yeah.
Jason's cool. Jason actually has weapons behind him. We had him have a knife yesterday. he came in with like this long.
I've done a little pre-record thing so that I don't have to do that, like a little demo.
Oh yeah, you want to put it on for us?
You might have to mute me if it goes, if it changes over. It's pretty gimmicky, like it's basic sort of thing. But
It's a bit gimmicky.
If I can't stop it, you're gonna have to mute me.
How loud is it?
It's not very loud. It's just more the fact that if it keeps playing over and over again, then.
Joe Boland says he's waiting for Hangouts on heroin. We weren't gonna talk about heroin. I don't really know much about it except that John Travolta is in Pulp Fiction and
it's not something you want to get into.
No, joking around is one thing. So.
Oh no. Oh.
I was trying to do something on Secret Santa, but some people have on Amazon on their wish list, they have off-site websites where you have to go and use Google Checkout or PayPal. And then you need their address, but all you have is like their city. So you really can't buy it for them because you can't ship it to them, and then and usually it's something you want to buy, like a T-shirt or something that's supporting like an artist on Google Plus or.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. So did you? Yeah, I was looking at your page. Did you see the link to the different circles or the different pages I made?
Yeah, I looked at that link and I put the circle in with my circles, and I'll look at those later.
Okay, cool. So Legal Shield is what yours is.
Right.
Since 2005. So is it like? But were you still? Let me ask you this question, then, Chuck. I mean, would you say that you really joined Google Plus because of the business aspect, or social, or both, or like what?
Both. When I joined, they weren't letting businesses put up pages on Google Plus. That came
Right.
later.
It's only about a month old now, right?
Yeah.
The pages.
Yeah. But no, I was getting tired of Facebook. Facebook's got so much stuff on it, and it's really hard to navigate anymore. And I've been a big fan of Google for a long time. So when they brought this out, I wanted to try it, and I like it a lot better than Facebook. I mean, I spend all my time on here. I just get on Facebook every once in a while to see if anybody, like from my family or people that I went to school with, have posted to me. But you can usually find me here on Google Plus now.
Yeah, I think that's the case with almost all of us. Yeah, it looks okay. Is your demonstration, and I thought you did it on ours. Yeah, there was the knife. People like that Rappaport just likes just wants to. It's just something to play with, something to be interested in. And, you can only do so. I mean, I could post a picture or video. I could post my opinion, but that's only as good as. Okay, that only goes so far, right? Something like that's the other thing too. Is like something like this. This is so much better than like watching like some all the things that are on the What's Hot list. Not all of them, but it's like they're gonna get a +1 or share a comment. Yay, that's awesome. That's funny. That made my day. That's cute. But this is like live interaction.
Thoughtful conversation.
Thoughtful, yeah, or anything. Even it's still real versus the other stuff. The other stream stuff is good. Don't get me wrong, but all the questions and debates, it's all related. But it's not going to give you. This is almost like television in a sense for people. So they're like, what are you guys talking about? Nothing's happening. I want something to happen. I want someone's head to blow off. What? I want to watch people eat bugs and live in a house where they're picked to live in a house and tolerate each other. I mean, we're thinking about doing Hangout Survivor where we would just have people in a hangout and see who could survive. The thing is, other people would have to actually go outside and do stuff. So eventually they'll be like, if there's a prize, like if there was a company that wanted to sponsor a Hangout Survivor where the last person in the hangout would win like $1 million, you bet your people would do it. And
I've been in hangouts where people fell asleep and are just sitting there.
Yeah, ask Jonathan Maddox.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
I've been sleeping and snoring, and you just get to look right at them there.
Yeah, because they shouldn't be hanging out so much. So, but
it can get addictive,
Yeah. I know something about, I played poker, and I sat down at the table, and I was doing fine, and literally I was just, throwing my chips, and I was literally, just playing. I was falling asleep at the poker table. The dealer should have been like, hey, go to your hotel room and go to sleep. I was keep playing. Oh, no chips left? All right, I'll go to sleep. And the person sitting next to me drinking her daiquiris has all my chips now. I was like, all right, enjoy that. Enjoy my $100.
So that web geek guy, you know, he was on the other day and he had those banners.
You talking Perillo or Moritz? Who's watching?
I don't know. I bought his program the other day.
The Hangout graphics guy.
Webcam Max. I bought that.
Oh, that's his program?
Oh, I thought it was. Works pretty well. It's only $25.
Yeah. Yours is right now. Yours is showing backwards, so you have to flip it. Or it might be.
I was looking at that again. I thought it was showing around the right way.
Okay, Mr. Bean. I can't. Very nice.
All right. Hey, it's Barack Obama.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that on here. Let's ixnay on the faces, okay?
I'm gonna get rid of it though.
It's like, how do I get rid of it? It looks like your face isn't real anymore now.
Yeah.
Looks like your face
I
isn't real.
think you're right. Maybe it takes some more focus back.
Oh, there you go. See, I was like, your face looked popped up.
I flipped that banner around. It's funny you said it's back to front again. I thought it was around the right way. Maybe it's not.
Well, I did, so on live stream I had to reverse the numbers, but it turns out on here I don't have to reverse the numbers. So I reversed the numbers not knowing, and then they were backwards. They were.
Yeah, when I first time I got on the Hangout, noticed right away my camera, normally anywhere else it's right, but when I got on the Hangout, it was mirrored. So I had to go into my settings and tell it to mirror it to get it to work right. I don't know why it's backwards only on a Hangout, but it is.
Yeah, I think part of it has to do. I know from the person's perspective, when they're watching their own video, it's backwards, but to other people, it's the right way. And I know when I did live stream Hangouts for my page, it was the opposite way for me because I was, screencasting from my computer, so obviously it was showing my mirror image. So that was one of the issues I ran into for live stream. But I don't know how that translates for Hangouts on air. But
yeah, no, it was like that. So
okay,
I had to. The images were So let me show you. So here I'll give you an example because I have it from the show. Hold on. Okay, so right now, does that look like it's backwards or forwards?
It looks backwards.
It looks backwards on the broadcast, or it looks backwards in here.
On the Hangout window itself, it looks backwards.
Okay, now in my Hangout window, it does not look backwards. Is that weird? And here's the thing. You know what's going on? Is when you hit play in my Hangout window, I'm all the way I'm as far away from chat as possible. But in your Hangout, am I close to chat? Wait.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where is my box? My head is by the chat box, right?
Yeah. Okay. Now, is that backwards to you, or can you read that?
That's backwards.
Cannot read that.
Oh, I thought. Well, see, to me, when I look at it, it's.
So I think because I'm the host,
right.
I think mine is. They changed mine. So I think that's what I was noticing, that mine reads things as is. You don't have to reverse it, you know.
Mhm.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, Google Plus had a page just hanging at the end. That wasn't too bad.
Okay, so I should have flipped that now. So you should be seeing that the right way now.
let me see.
Right?
Yeah, now it's fine. I see it the right way, but I think the way you had it was better for. I think the way you had it was fine for the broadcast because it's only showing me personally. That thing, but I wanted to see something about. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
I was thinking that if it was backwards to me, it'd be backwards to everybody.
No, I mean to that it was to them maybe, not to me. You could ask them.
It wasn't, the first time it was backwards, but when he flipped it, it was the right way.
You can read that now?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll have to remember that.
Oh wait, so you
See, when I look at it, it's backwards to me, but
so
I
you're
guess
saying
everybody.
so you're saying this too is backwards too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so to me it's not. That's what I think is funny.
Well, what do you reckon they do? Why do you reckon it's like that for? Any idea?
Because it's just the mirror that they have on mine.
There's a setting in the webcam settings. There's probably a setting in there to mirror your image. If there's not in your webcam, there's a third-party webcam
Yeah, this cam twist,
settings.
mini cam,
Minicam, yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't know how you guys see me, but mine must be really blurry. I don't know how to adjust the settings to make it a bit more clearer.
Could just be your connection.
Like on a laptop, you really can't focus anything. I've got a Logitech
Yeah.
camera on here that I can use to focus, but on a laptop, there's really nothing you can do about that. It's supposed to be autofocus.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So did you host your thing through the show through live stream today, or you didn't?
Oh, I didn't use live stream too. I thought about doing that, but I didn't. So I didn't do that. It would have given me more of a reach in the chat room. But I also felt if I had it, I wouldn't be able to go interact with the comments and see who's commenting. And usually Bobby Joe does that. But I felt like, it would be nice for both of us to do that, and it's quicker and more instantaneously than having her type stuff. And it's hard. It's annoying to have to type this and that and what's going to be good or not. I might as well just look at it with my own eyes. And so, like, when I click away from you guys, it's still recording, and now I'm not even looking at the Hangout. I'm looking at my stream, and I can still interact and hear you guys. I just don't know looking at you guys.
So do you reckon it's better than using like Ustream and Ustream? Do you reckon it's better? What Google has going with the on-air feature?
Is it better than the way Livestream has it? I think so far. They're going to improve the way that works. If you guys want to check this out, but check it out. You'll have to mute your volume when you click on it. That will show you what this looks like full screen, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
So mute yourself here before you look at it.
What do you do? I clicked it. I'm not sure.
Mute yourself, and then does it open for you?
Yeah. How do I mute myself?
Mute yourself, and then does it open?
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's like a full. Morris was helping me with that. That's like the full screen. We're trying to figure out the embedding. That's like the full screen.
So when you start a broadcast of the Hangout, does it give you that link? I'm assuming.
No, Moritz found that. I mean, I just post. The thing is, you can't reshare the stream yet, and we're trying to figure out how to share post as is, to share it with the player in it, and that's not.
Okay.
It's not here just yet, so.
Okay.
No, just is. It's weird. It says 11 comments, but it's really 21 comments. So what? So you guys were literally just looking at your stream, or you just had your stream open and the box just popped up? Is that what happened, basically?
Yeah, that's kind of how mine happened.
Does that happen with you guys?
Yeah, that's the way it happened with me. Well, I had sent you a note to request that you send me an invite.
But that was after you saw it, though. It wasn't.
Yeah, that was after I saw it.
It would be cool to see how long it's going on for instead of trying to measure it myself. That would, I think, I don't know if you do a scheduled show and you're like, all right, the show starts at 5 and ends at 6, you can see what time it is in the corner in your own clock. But it would be, like I know live stream lets you see how long it's been recording for, So I don't know if that's a feature that should be here or not, but I know they don't want you to see. they want you to keep hanging out, so.
Yeah, when you look at it on the YouTube stream, it just says 0.
You can't see this on YouTube stream yet, right?
Well, when I click on your page, when I was watching it before, it had a YouTube video player in there.
Yeah, I think he's referring. It's like if you were watching a YouTube live thing on any
Yeah, I don't think I
any
have that. I
public
do.
thing. That's how I was watching it before. I mean, it wasn't on YouTube. It was on your page, but
Yeah, my page, not on YouTube. Yeah.
Right.
YouTube
Yeah.
Live is different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
On the
broadcasted on your page, but not live on YouTube.
No, that's because that's YouTube Live. It's different.
Because it records to a private video, correct? And
Yeah, it's a private video.
Then you can
So-
edit it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. My second one was like 4 hours and 37 minutes. So.
So does this go? Is this like going to YouTube now, or do you have the choice? to
So
edit
I think it
after?
already started. I thought it started afterwards, but I think it actually uploads. It might be uploading at the same time as it's broadcasting. Let me see.
I think it is. It uploads, but you have to make it live.
My guess is it would be something like live stream and Procaster. You know how once it's done, it kind of gives you the final product right then and there.
Right.
So it might be
Right.
streaming right to YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I see something that says Google Plus Hangout 0, but it said 12:37 a.m. But I think it's on. They're on Pacific, so it would be 3:37, and we could be doing this now for over an hour and 20 minutes. Is that possible? I think we have been, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, is the link that you have? Never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the permalink for what you posted on your profile. I don't know if that was
Yeah,
the
it's
most
private.
up-to-date.
So this would here. I'll give you the link. So this is where it would be. So yeah, you can't see it. It's private and it's not done yet. I mean, you could. They're all private right now, but
Yeah. Okay.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Like,
It's weird. It's weird too, though. Like, I was thinking that like it's cool that I have this going, but literally I'm gonna go to sleep. Everyone's gonna wake up. Maybe like they're just gonna see that I hung out with people. That's all it says is so and so hung out with people. So it's not gonna be exciting for those people. So
hmm
this is that sense of like how to make it exciting. Keep people interested.
It's kind of at the moment excitement.
Yeah,
I'm on
exactly.
your Matthew. I'm on your profile page, and you posted the live hangout at 3:04 a.m. So it's been almost an hour.
Yeah, but I was hanging out a little bit. I was hanging out by myself before that, talking to you guys by myself.
Yeah. Well, that's when I started, because I can click on the link, and now I'm getting a live stream again.
I hear an
so
echo.
is my cam all blurry still? Like, is it very?
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy.
The sound is a little bit choppy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mark, your one looks very clear. Like, it's very easy to see. Yeah.
Mine's really clear.
Yeah, like really, really clear, and it sounds pretty good as well. Like,
Mine's it's probably because I live in an apartment on campus, and normally at this time of night, obviously everyone's gone to bed, so I have the Wi-Fi pretty much all to myself. So that's probably why it's so good.
Okay.
During the day, this internet is terrible.
Yeah.
Switch to Ethernet or something.
Okay.
Did you guys hold on? Let me just show you this. Where is it? Find it.
I've got probably the slowest DSL that money can buy.
What is it? ADSL, is it? Did you say?
Well, I've got 1.5 megabits per second, but there are
Oh, that was the
other
one I meant to
communities
see.
around my area that can get 10 megabits per second.
I don't know what mine is. All I know is it's ADSL too, apparently. So, I don't really know too much about it. Do you want us to have a look at this YouTube one?
No. What I wanted to pay something else. There we go. This one. So that's the show today, and now that's the remnant of the show. I don't even think it has the title, so it doesn't even keep. It should keep the title, but it doesn't. It just says I hung out with so and so. But that was Susan, my show. Renata and Tim and Baba Joe was my boss number 2. And then you could see, like, see all the comments that people were making for the show, like it was a live show, you know.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Really
interesting.
strange. I think I shared it when you're in the show, but then when it was finished, it got rid of that video window. It didn't keep it.
Yeah,
up.
because it's over, so it didn't need to be there. You know, so
Yeah, it would have been cool if it at least said something like,
the title.
you know,
Oh, yeah,
so-and-so broadcasted a hangout or
Yeah, I
had a
titled the
live
show,
hangout.
and
or
that's
something.
something actually. That's feedback. Hold on, not feedback. That's not. I don't mean that there's sound. I mean I'm going to give that feedback now. Hold on, guys.
You named it before you started it, but didn't you? Just when you left the hangout, it got rid of the hangout name.
Yeah, it got rid of the Hangout name. I didn't. It did,
Oh.
so I'm thinking that it should leave the Hangout name. Hold on.
The reason it doesn't have a Hangout name is because the interface here is that standard interface. It doesn't give you a option to put in a name. That's only
No, it
the
does, it
Hangouts
does.
with extras. Well,
No,
but it
I-
doesn't show us that. It
No, but what
doesn't.
Okay, it
Well-
doesn't show you that. Hold on. But,
Yeah.
it does. Did you look at my profile?
Yeah,
On
I
the profile,
look
it
at
says late
It's
night hangout.
Late
in
Night Hangout.
progress.
So what's going to happen? Exactly. So that's what happened with the other thing. It shows you a title, but once
And then
I
it goes
end
away.
the broadcast, it goes away. So
Yeah.
Right.
it's what I was saying.
But when we come on, we get that standard interface, the older one, not the Hangout with extras. So it doesn't show a title to us once we're in here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just talking about on the post. When you're watching it, it shows you a title on the post.
Yeah, so just curious, from your perspective, Matthew, is it what extra is in the Hangout window for you, being a broadcaster of it?
Yeah, so basically it says on air, it says, end broadcast, feedback, and I can invite people, and obviously, and then there's a reindeer button, but my reindeer thing is at the top instead of the bottom. And then I can screen share. So if I wanted to say, let's screen share. Although it gets all buggy when I screen share, hold on. Where do I want to go? Hold on, let me find something better. Let me find the window. Let me screen share my profile. There we go. So now it's showing up with my, hold on. So now did it show up in my window?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I can do that now. So you can do that as a broadcaster.
Okay.
Now is it clear? Or
It's
Yeah,
pretty
it was.
clear. Yeah.
yeah, is it? So you think? So the only difference between this and so it takes over my screen versus the big screen, but I guess that's kind of.
Probably, yeah. I don't know how you do that. You've got so many windows open.
Oh yeah, you don't. This is actually not a lot for me. So yeah, it's scary. Anyway, so that was the demonstration. That's basically it. And then I have it's different. It's white, and I can actually see. I can tell who's making feedback noise, and because there's the volume is underneath people's boxes. So like whenever somebody's making noise, the little underneath your box, it'll light up green, which is cool. That way you don't have to
okay.
search for it. So every time there's noise, I just saw yours go, and then I saw Chuck's go, and yours go, and so back and forth. So if there's a really bad echo or whatever, I can see it right away and mute that person without having to hover over somebody.
Yeah. I've got
cool.
that over here too. I can go through the different thumbnails there and see who's talking and see what the movement is.
But I'm telling you, I don't need to do that. I'm telling you that I can see it without hovering, and that it's there for me. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
something- yeah.
I'm sure there's already a video of that someone posted on YouTube of starting a hangout on air. But yeah, it'd be cool to see what kind of looks like from that
Yeah,
perspective.
and I'm glad I could show you guys some stuff. Hold on, what is Mark saying? Custom? Oh, he made a. Hold on.
Yeah, I had a look at the video today for hosting live broadcasts.
So Moritz did this. Hold on. Red in bed though? Hold on, let me see something. Go bed.
Oh, that's cool.
I hate it when the screen box won't open. You know what I'm talking about? When you put your mouse in it, it doesn't open. It doesn't like me. Come on. Open sesame.
Hi. I don't know why. It's really weird. That's really clear.
You're watching that? You don't watch that.
Why? It's really weird.
Oh, Eileen just shut. Hey, Eileen, how are you? Did you just wake up, or did you not go to sleep? Watching it. I can't hear you. You're muted, Eileen. Welcome to this late night, early morning craziness of life.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning for you, huh?
5:11. For you too?
That's 4:11 here.
Yeah, no, for Eileen, I think it's.
Oh.
She can't talk. That's fine. Yeah, fine. Just got the curtains up. Curtains up. And she officially made it no longer a sausage canopy. Party, as Bobby Joe likes to say. Use that word. Thank you for praising us, representing some female presence. Yeah, she's like your king of hangouts. But basically, that was just my shows. Yeah, I hate it when the jack isn't working, you know? Especially, anyway, that was too much of a double entendre. Yeah, the jack, that sucks. So you can only hear us if the headphone's working, because you can't put on the speaker because you'll wake up your household. Like that. Got it. That's life. Hold on, I just want to write this feedback. So if you guys want to, if you guys talk to Jason about his page, or
I might jump out because it's starting to slow right down, like real laggy again.
Okay.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, take care.
Nice meeting you.
See ya. Bye.
That's another thing, I guess. I noticed when watching from outside the Hangout, you don't hear any of those sound effects. People come in or exit.
yeah, I have myself on mute. Yeah, you don't. Can you tell when people, like, does the little red microphone say someone's muted on the broadcast, or no?
No, it's just bare thumbnails on the bottom, and
okay.
And
Yeah, you can't. They turn the things off. They turn all that stuff off. They turn it so it doesn't interrupt the recording.
Yeah, which I guess cosmetically is probably a good thing.
Which is nice. I'm gonna just mute myself to type this, so give me like 2 minutes.
Startles you. Yeah, sometimes if I have the volume up too loud, that noise gets me. Let's see. So I'm assuming that when this video is done, it's going to show up at that link that Matthew posted to the YouTube link that's currently private. Would that stay the same link, once it gets published? I'm not entirely sure.
But until he makes it public, that's all you'll see, is it'll just tell you it's a private video. But when he clicks it to make it public, it should come up with, instead of that private message, it should come up with the video.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So, yeah, you can, what were you saying about the YouTube? I was only half listening. What was your question?
Oh, I was just asking whether or not the URL would stay the same once the video was published.
Oh.
Yeah, or does it change? I'm not entirely
I didn't
sure.
notice that, but it's probably the same. You said the URL they give you now versus the URL after it's finished uploading is the same.
Yeah, I would think it would stay the same. When you make it public, instead of getting that message that's private, it should just show you the video, just changed from one to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my assumption too with that. What kind of papers are you working on, Eileen?
Like for school, for work. Come on, Ivy. Yeah, you finished the papers.
Okay.
Oh, she's face bombing at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's funny. I was just studying a paper I had to write earlier for my physics for tomorrow. That's funny. AM? Okay. Oh, that sucked. And I'm back on Schemer.
Inconceivable. My friend, this guy Tim Clary says inconceivable. 6 hours plus of hanging last night and back at it again. Get some sleep, man. 6 hours plus of hanging last night and back at it again. Oh, why is there an echo? Oh, Chuck's watching. Chucky. Yeah. No. No echo. Get rid of the echo. He's right, though. I should be sleeping. That's so weird that it's somebody that I want to start using the notification box because my regular stream notifications aren't working anymore as well.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any notifications either recently. Although I've seen that Moritz was posting stuff, so I knew that there was comments. But
yeah, Moritz is.
Oh no, I just got 2.
Yeah, I did that. I plus 1 stuff. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
Actually, is it me or did they fix the notification box to run way faster than it used to? And work way better? It works way better. I didn't even use it.
Might be. Are you on the Google bar, I'm assuming?
Yeah, the Google bar or the. Oh no, I don't have the new Google bar. I mean, I have the. You mean the notification box I have?
Oh.
Is there a sort button here? There's not a sort button here though. Well, it's fine. That works for me. I'll clear it now. Alright, well, I will wrap up soon, but if you guys, I think I just want to need to take care of a couple things, so if you guys want to talk.
Well, good luck on your papers. Yeah, I'm so lucky I don't have to wake up early for classes tomorrow. I'll be waking up in 3 hours.
Yeah, that's always a bummer.
Yeah, I'm always jealous of the other people in my, that are able to, for classes, that is, they're always able to all the afternoon classes and no Friday classes and things like that, and I'm always left with the Monday through Friday 8 o'clock in the morning classes and things like that. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, well, some classes just meet early, and others they can get in the afternoon. But yeah, I've had to do that.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I'm not a morning person. I don't like to get up real early.
I always thought I was a morning person until, you start doing this stuff and it's, I can't do this anymore.
Ever since I was a kid, I've always been a night person because my dad worked nights and he slept during the day, and then I kind of got into that habit from him,
Okay.
and it just stuck. So I'd stay up late and watch the Late Show and all that good stuff. They have some good movies on at night if you can catch them.
Yeah, it's either movies or paid programming.
Well, when I was a kid, they didn't have cable or satellite or nothing like that. It was whatever was on the air, and a lot of the TV stations went off the air like after midnight, but there was one or two that would stay on and show old movies
Mm-hmm.
early into the AM. So
Yeah, I'm fortunate to, now I have Google TV, so I just use Netflix and any other thing that could keep me entertained whenever I couldn't find anything on normal TV.
oh, when Netflix doubled their prices, I got off of them, so I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, I downgraded my plan. I was pretty annoyed with them, but living on campus, it is nice to have some streaming capability, so I just downgraded my plan. I'm paying less, so I just don't have the mail-in DVD, but
Yeah, when
it's
they
a
raise
bummer.
their prices. Yeah, when they raised their prices, I was in the middle of watching the Star Trek Voyager series, and I was getting that by mail, so I just dropped the streaming end, and then when I finished with Voyager, I just dropped them all together. Blockbuster has a pretty good plan for $10 a month, and then you can go with Amazon.com. They have a service called Prime. They charge $79 a year, which averages about $10 a month. But
Okay.
so there's other options than Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix made a bad move when they jacked their prices up because they lost like a third of their membership, and before they changed their pricing, their stock was selling at over $300 an hour, and now it's like 50, maybe 40. I don't know.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I saw a picture of their stock through this whole ordeal. It was comical, really. I think as far as Google TV goes, right now they just did this upgrade to I think it's Honeycomb for the operating system on it, but there's not a lot of apps because they just came out with the market for it. So there really only is Netflix and built-in apps as well, and then YouTube, of course, which YouTube can work. I mean, they now have movies, so depending on what you want.
Yeah, Google was having problems with the Google TV, and they were slow to get out. And I saw in some articles where they were dropped by a few of the TV manufacturers, so they're not adding it to their TVs. But maybe it'll pick back up.
Yeah, I think it was Logitech that they said that they weren't going to support Google TV anymore. I think they just, like within a week, I could be wrong, but they just came out with the update that had been on the Sony version of the TV, of Google TV, for a few months. So they did finally come up with an update, but yeah, I think I read that article too, that they were dropping support for it.
Yeah, because it was taking Google so long to get that out that I guess they decided to go a different route.
Mhm. Yeah. Which I kind of have some faith for Google TV. I mean, now that they have the market on there, and some app developers just start coming in, and I'm sure there's going to be some awesome features to come. So, but either way, I mean, for me at least, the apartment I'm in on campus, I really kind of have limited TV, for example. I don't really have the best cable, so something like Google TV where I can kind of supplement where I lack in normal TV programming is always nice as well.
Yeah, out where I live, cable doesn't come out this far, so I got Dish Network.
Okay. I think my next apartment has DirecTV. I'm going to have to redo my Google TV setup.
I think Dish Network has some better programming than the DirecTV, so that went with Dish Network over them.
Yeah, I've never had to compare it myself. I've always been told, this is what you're given for TV, and yeah, especially for between Dish Network and DirecTV, I just never really knew to compare the two.
Well, originally I was born in Illinois, and we moved down here to Arkansas. In Illinois, I had like 6 different channels, broadcast channels I could choose from. When we moved here into Arkansas, there was only one. It's like I only got ABC. That's all you could see, and occasionally you could get the PBS channel if it was a clear day. But yeah, so for a while I was only watching one channel and renting movies. But then we got the Dish Network, and now I've got like 250 channels, and I probably only watch like 20 of them. I've got some music channels in there too that all they do is play music, but I listen to them. But yeah, there's only about 20 different channels that I would actually watch. A lot of them are sports and pay-per-views and all that. And every once in a while, I'll rent a movie, download a movie off of there if I want to see it.
Yeah, I learned that the next apartment that I signed the lease for my next year here is I asked them, so what's your TV, service like? And they said, well, we don't have HD channels. And it was kind of funny because at that exact point I just bought this. I got a really good deal on a 46-inch TV, which when I play normal channels that don't have HD, they look so fuzzy. But so I'm actually glad I got the Google TV as well for that, just because there are some good channels, but when you blow it up that big, it just doesn't look as well.
Yeah, it can get a little crazy.
I didn't even think I was going to end up with a 46-inch TV, to be honest. I was very surprised. It was a wild circumstance that I ended up with it. So I went from a 22-inch TV to a 46-inch TV. So.
Well, I did have a 27-inch, and now we've got a 32-inch TV, and my son, he's got a 42-inch, and they're pretty nice. I got the flat screen, the Sony flat screen. That's nice.
And for those people watching, we're definitely still talking about televisions, okay?
So, what are you studying?
Me? I'm studying physics here at I'm a physics major and a math minor.
All right.
I'm also
what do you eventually want to do?
What's that?
What's your ultimate goal with that?
Well, right now I'm on graduate school track, which the graduate school track for the physics major, which but I'm also taking the option of engineering as well. So right now I'm kind of leaving it open for graduate school, but I think I really want to go into some kind of research field probably, or again, engineering or something like that. But I think once I get to graduate school, that's when I'm going to actually specify what part of physics I want to hone in on. But I want to cover all my bases for an undergraduate degree. So.
Well, Matthew, Mark,
Basically,
I think I'm going to get out of here.
that's a good idea. I'm thinking about it too because I think everybody's kind of just done. I think everyone's had enough in general. It's time of night.
Yeah, I should probably get some amount of sleep tonight.
All right.
It's been nice talking to y'all.
Right.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm
great.
not promising this will be on YouTube anytime soon, so.
Well, I'll keep watching your stream for that one. So.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, feel free to comment, share, or whatever you want to do. Either way, I mean, it's like the thing about this platform with the comments. Like usually when you comment, you're commenting. Not everybody. I always comment whenever I want to, but a lot of people are very cautious about where the comment is not. But I guess something like this, it's kind of like and a lot of threads are more like conversations because. Versus just putting your thoughts. A lot of when you leave comments on other web pages, it's kind of like you leave a comment and that's it, right? It's there. You usually go back and like have a whole. Sometimes you do, but not as usual. So.
Oh yeah.
I'll see. But thanks for helping me test more and being part of it, and
no problem.
hopefully I answered your question. Yeah, it looks a little different too, and it actually says the word I don't remember saying, it used to say Google Hangouts, but it didn't actually say Google Plus, right? In the Hangout? Or it does?
Up in the left-hand corner, you're talking about?
Yeah.
It says Google Plus Hangouts.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Alright. Yeah, it says Google Plus, but without the Hangouts, but it's because it says on air, that's what it is. So that's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, and
these are fun.
Yeah, they're fun, and I think, I don't know if it's going to be available to everyone. I don't know if that's the plan. You think that's the major plan?
I think it is.
I think if anything, if it wouldn't be, it might be something like what YouTube does with partners, which not everyone is a partner, but there could be something with that. Otherwise, maybe there will be some version. I know there's a lot of legal circumstances.
Well, that's it too. Yeah, but everyone has to check, but still, they still want. Even though people are checked, like you guys had to agree to copyright stuff coming in, right?
Oh yeah, I guess.
So there's all that
agreements.
But I still have to be in control and figure out if people are doing stuff wrong. And there's a lot of leeway, I think, but it's like still, I was like being very cautious at the beginning. I'm like even like if you hold up like something like a brand or even the Mets or whatever, it's like what leeway. There must be a decent amount. It must be something like, unless you're actually like physically singing a whole song or physically showing,
like playing a movie or something.
Playing a movie or playing a video or so.
Well, see what it is anytime you photograph someone, if you want to put their image out in public, you have to get a release, and that's kind of what this is.
Right.
When you come into the Hangouts, you're being told that your image could be going out in the public, and you're giving permission for your image to be put out there for other people to see.
Yeah.
It's like if you've ever watched a Star Trek movie, the Star Trek 4, where they were searching for the whales in New York. They had a street scene where they wanted to know where the nuclear vessels were. And this one woman, she came into the frame, and the character Chekhov asked her if he knew where the vessels were, and she says in Alameda. Well, she wasn't actually an actor. She was a person on her way to work, just crossing the street, who got stopped. So for her to stay as part of the movie, which they really liked that, they had to chase her down and get her release.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen things like that. But that kind of thing doesn't happen. Like it's very rare
unless the director really likes it, it's very rare that that'll happen. You know, it's like, and, you know, those kinds of things happen when you're not trying, when you're just living your life, you know, and that's what's amazing. Like when you're busting your butt sometimes to do something, those things don't happen. And when you just kind of like do something random, like that you didn't even like plan or like it's weird. It's
hey, strike gold.
Pure luck. But you know, I've definitely been working, so I think like, you know, this kind of thing, it's cool that they're recognizing. I actually want to do more kinds of shows, and that's why I'm trying to do more stuff than just my own show. And I feel like this is a lot easier than using live stream. I don't have to worry about opening live stream and going to live stream, and checking it and downloading it. Not that live stream is bad, but and the followers, yeah, I can't get my followers to really go over there. You guys immediately saw it. You're gonna be like, oh, what is this? It's more, there's less friction, as opposed to having to go to another website or even find out when it's on or what the information is.
Yeah, plus, in addition to that, at least from my standpoint, when I've used live stream, you know, I mean, there's that initial calibration that you got to do with all the sound, you know, between your mic and the rest of the people's mics, and you know, if you do that wrong, then you have a bunch of echoes, and it just, you know, escalates out of control. Versus this, it's, you know, everything's kind of taken care of for you. You know, you just kind of worry about editing it and you know, really just kind of managing the group itself.
I agree.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here.
You guys have a good night.
Good night. Wrap it up. Okay. So that's Chuck Baker, and from Arkansas, Mark Liederbach from Wisconsin. I'm Matthew Rappaport. You just watched a really late early morning hangout, and I'm going to go to sleep. I hope so. So, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.